Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Kim. It was a frustrating night, it sounds like, for some of you. I don't know why the app keeps crashing, but it was down again tonight. It's Saturday. I tried to get in about 10 after 6 and it wouldn't let me in. I tried opening the app. It got to the login screen. It would not accept my login. I tried a couple times. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to change my password. I'm not going to go down this path. I did that last time. There was a outage, and it was just a whole bunch of hoops to jump through, and it was their problem on their end, not mine. So anyways, I was logging in about 10 minutes after my scheduled time, and I knew that if I didn't get in, my dash would be ended. Normally on a Saturday night, it's easy to hop on and dash, but lately it's been harder. I think there are just so many more dashers than there were before, and I think fewer orders overall. Anyways, sure enough, about 6:20, I got the text that said, your 6 o'clock dash has ended because you didn't sign in. Other dashers can now sign in and dash. If you want to dash, go back in and dash now. That's the text that they send you. Well, I would love to, but the app won't let me in. So, I'm just glad I was in the middle of a delivery, actually. I opened up Reddit. That seems to be the best place to read about Doordash outages and crashes in the quickest way. I know if I pull that up, I'll see something about it. And especially if it's somebody from another totally different area, then okay, it's a global outage. It's not just my area. It's not just me. So anyways, from what I could tell, it had looked like it was down for at least a half hour prior to me going to Reddit. So I guess I should count my blessings that I was not in the middle of a delivery like last time when the outage crash hit. In case you never saw that video I did, I had just picked up the second order of a stacked order and wham, the app crashed. This was not today, this was previous. I had no idea where to take the food. Ultimately, one of the restaurants left a few messages for one of my customers, and they finally did respond with their address so I could take them their food. The other restaurant didn't have contact information for that customer, so that one was kind of out of luck. It took about 20-30 minutes, though, for that customer to respond back to the first restaurant. So I was able to deliver that person's food, and while on my way to their house, the app came back, so I was able to deliver both orders. Thank goodness. But the food had been sitting in my car for a half hour. The restaurants wouldn't take it back. I tried to take it back. And they're like, nope, sorry. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with all this food? So anyways, I was able to deliver it. I explained what happened to both customers, and they were fine with it. The food actually still felt warm, so that was good. I was shocked that DoorDash doesn't alert the customers as to what's going on. I don't really know how they could, but somebody said that the customer portal was still up. It was just the driver part that was down. So they could have sent them all a message and tell them what was going on. But neither one of these customers had any idea. And I'm sure the customers tonight did not know either. Anyways, so glad I have the other apps that I can do. Otherwise, no money would have been made tonight. I actually just did Grubhub, and I only did it for a little while because we wanted to do some other things tonight. So I went to, I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Anyways, I went to a restaurant to pick up the food for this one Grubhub order. And I asked them if they noticed that the DoorDash app was down. And the guy kind of looked at me. He goes, oh, wow, we haven't gotten orders in a while. And this other guy piped in. He goes, yeah, those couple orders sitting there have been sitting there for over an hour. I'm like, oh, wow. So I explained that the app was down, at least the driver portion was. He goes, well, that explains things. And it was kind of sad. But anyways, the Grubhub worked great. And actually, there were a lot of Grubhub orders tonight. So that was good. So I was able to make some money. But Yeah, poor DoorDash people. If that's the only app you have, then this is the reason why you should be multi-apping. Here is a good example right there. I had something else to fall back on. I also have Uber Eats, but I didn't even turn that one on. So, anyways, yeah. So why does the app keep crashing? So when it's crashed, we all lose the ability to make money, and DoorDash loses the ability to make money, and the restaurants do. So there's great incentive to keep this from happening. You would think they would do more to prevent these crashes. They happen just way too often. Saturday night is a big night, and I'm sure a ton of money was lost. I'm an IT person, and if this was my company, I would have so many layers of redundancy that if there was an issue, we could easily flip to another server, another host, or a previous version of the software. I don't even know if they know. Is this a server issue? Is it a bandwidth issue? Is it just that the programmers are messing with too many things and breaking other things? You'd think that they'd be able to quickly revert back to a version that worked. Or, they have options, I'm sure. I mean, this is a very, very large company with a lot of resources. You would think they could handle this better. But, oh well. Anyways, were you affected by it tonight? Did you just keep the food and go home? What happens? What was your plan? What did you experience tonight? It sounded like the app was down for over an hour. Personally, if I was out there dashing and the app was down that long, and if I didn't have Grubhub or Uber Eats or something else, I would have just gone home. I was unable to even get on, so I was a lucky one. Instead, I just did Grubhub, like I said. It's super frustrating to be in the middle of a delivery when these outages happen. I hope you all were able to recover and make some money. You know what? Oh, I just thought about something. So when it came back up, all those orders that had been sitting there, did they all get reassigned to people and you're picking up orders that had been sitting at the restaurant for 45 minutes or an hour or hour and a half? Now those customers are going to be mad. I didn't even think about that till just now, but oh wow. That was a recipe for disaster. Did you try calling support? Did you even get through? I did. I tried calling last time when I was stuck with that food. I never got through to anyone. So I don't think they have enough support numbers available for the thousands and thousands of drivers who are all calling at once when there's an outage. Oh, anyways. So, yeah, put your ideas and experiences down in the comments. I'd love to hear what everybody experienced tonight. Hopefully it wasn't too bad for you, and hopefully you had another app that you could switch to so you weren't counting only on DoorDash. Anyways, I hope all the fathers out there have a great Father's Day tomorrow, and hopefully this doesn't happen again anytime soon. So thanks for listening to my video, watching, and see you next time.